In this video, we're going to review integration techniques. The first one is arctan. Remember, your u is your x, and then your a is your constant. So in this case, u is equal to x, and a is equal to 3. So I can take out the 4, and then we have 1 over x squared plus 9 dx. So a is equal to 3. So we're going to get 4 and then 1 over a. So 1 over 3 arc tan of u over a. So x over 3 plus c. So this is a basic arctan. Before you do any integration, I would always try a u sub. A u sub wouldn't work for this one. If we let u equal to x squared plus 9, then du would be 2x dx, and we would need that x in the problem, and there's no x in the problem for this one. This one is a u sub, so u sub will work here. So this is a u sub. If we let u be x squared plus 9, then du is 2x dx. Remember, the derivative of this, which is this, you need this variable to be in the problem so that it cancels out. So we get du over 2x equals dx. So we're going to plug in. You get 4x over u, and then it's du over 2x. I don't really care about the constants, but I need the x's to cancel out. So they cancel out. I get 2. So we have 1 over u, which is ln. So it's going to be 2. And then ln of u, I'm just going to go ahead and plug in x squared plus 9 plus c. For number 3, if we look at this, if I attempt to let this be the u again, we're going to get 2x as the derivative, and this has an x squared, so that's not going to work. Whenever the degree of the top equals the degree of the bottom, so top equals bottom, we're going to use long division. So I'm going to divide the bottom into the top. So x squared plus 9 divided into 4x squared. So this would get a 4. We get 4x squared plus 36. We subtract, and you get negative 36. So I'm going to separate this. So we integrate. So it's 4 minus 36 over x squared plus 9 dx, and we can just integrate them as two separate integrals. So the first one would just become 4x. The second one is arctan. So we're going to get 4x and then minus. So I'm going to take out the 36. So I'm doing 36 and then 1 over x squared plus 9 dx. So we're going to get 1/3 arctan of x over 3 plus c. So my final answer would be 4x minus 12 arctan of x over 3 plus. For number 4, we have an arctan, but again, before you start, you just want to do a quick little u sub in your head. But the problem is, if you let u be the inside the 16 minus x to the 6th power, when you derive it, you get 6x to the 5th, and we have x squared. So it's not going to work. So this one falls into arcsine. So a is equal to 4. And u is going to be equal to x cubed. Then du becomes 3x squared dx, so du over 3x squared equals the dx. So we're going to integrate, so the x squared stays. So I get the 4 squared minus u squared, and then for dx, I'm going to plug in du over 3x squared, cancel, cancel, take out the 1/3. So we're going to get 1/3 arcsine of u over a, so u is x cubed over 3 plus c. for number 5, again, we want to start with a u sub. If you let u be 4 minus x squared, you just get the negative 2x. The problem now is the x has the plus 3 attached to it. So that's not going to work. So if the 3 wasn't there, so if this wasn't here, a u sub would work fine. If the x wasn't here, this would probably work out to be an arc sine. So if I could separate them, I could do one as a u sub, one as an arc sine. So let's go ahead and do that. So this one, we're going to separate the two fractions, or separate it into two fractions. So I'm going to say x over 4 minus x squared dx, and then plus 3 over 4 minus x squared dx. So you can separate a fraction when it's over one denominator. You can't do it the other way. So if you have two things on top, one thing on the bottom, you could put it as two separate fractions. So the one on the left is a u sub. So we're going to let u be equal to 4 minus x squared. du is negative 2x dx. And then du over negative 2x is dx. I'm going to leave the bounds off for now. So we're going to get x. And then it becomes the square root of u on the bottom. 4 dx, I'm going to plug in du over negative 2x. Cancel, cancel, negative 1/2. Take to the outside. This is u to the negative 1/2. So we have negative 1/2, the integral u to the negative 1/2 du. So we raise it up by 1, which is going to give me 1/2, and then divide by 1/2, which is timesing by 2. So this is going to cancel here. So we're going to get negative u to the 1/2, and then u is 4 minus x squared. So 4 minus x squared, I'm going to bring back in my bounds from 0 to 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. It's raised to the half. So it's going to be the square root of 3 with the negative in front. So it's negative root 3. And then I'm going to plug in the 0. So 4 minus 0, take the square root, you get 2. So minus 2. So that's just that side of it. Now we do the other side. This one is an arc sine. So this one's just going to be 3 arc sine x over 2, and then my bounds are 0 to 1. So I need to do arc sine of 1/2. So arc sine of 1/2 is 30 degrees or pi over 6. I'm asking myself, when is the sine equal to 1/2? And we know that that's at 30 or pi over 6. So it's going to be pi over 6 minus arc sine of 0 is 0, and then the 3 on the outside. So this is going to give me pi over 2. And there's a plus between them, so I'm going to add it. So it's plus pi over 2. I put this into my calculator, and I got 1.839. For this one, number 6, this one, it's very unique. It's definitely a u sub. You need to just figure out what you're going to let u be equal to. If you let u be sine of x, derivative is cosine, not going to help you. And to be quite honest, we can't integrate ln of u, so that's not going to work. If we let u be cotangent, that's not going to work. So just out of process of elimination, I'm going to let u be equal to ln sine of x. Remember, when we derive an ln, it's u prime over u. So u prime would be cosine of x over sine of x dx, which works out nicely because that is cotangent of x dx. So du over cotangent of x equals dx. That's super helpful. Now, when we plug in, the cotangent will stay. All of this becomes u, and then dx is du over cotangent of x, like that. So we integrate, you get u squared over 2 plus c, and then u is ln sine of x squared over 2 plus c.